here in Alberta, the only way that groups can legally run public advocacy campaigns on issues of concern to their members is to register as so-called third-party advertisers as defined by the Election Finance Act. But with Bill 81, the UCP is banning unions in general and the AFL in particular from registering as third-party advertisers. This effectively makes it illegal for workers to advocate for themselves through the very structures that they've created for advocacy, like unions and like the Alberta Federation of Labor. At the same time, they've created a backdoor mechanism for wealthy people to funnel unlimited amounts of money to their preferred political candidates and parties. Taken together, this restriction on the ability of unions and organizations like the Alberta Federation of Labor to register as third-party advertisers, and the flip side mechanism that has been created for wealthy people to get around spending donation caps. These two things are a blatant and outrageous effort by the Kenney government and the UCP to silence the voice of workers while magnifying the voices and the influence of the wealthy. All I can say is, with this bill, Mr. Kenney, your authoritarianism is showing. If this bill is passed, corporations and oil companies, for example, will continue to be able to spend money to advocate for themselves. The constellation of right-wing groups with close ties to the UCP will also be able to continue campaigning, but the same will not be true for the nurses and paramedics, education workers, construction tradespeople, and other workers who have chosen to advocate through unions and through groups like the AFL. The UCP says this is about getting big money out of politics, but it's really about ensuring that there is no effective counterbalance to the money being spent by corporations, wealthy individuals who support the UCP. And from our perspective, when this bill was introduced yesterday, it represented a very dark day for democracy in Alberta.